Okay, so it looks like today is fail day. That's strike 2.5. I'm not gonna count that as a strike because those weren't actually really shops that carry too much DVDs. So we're gonna try one more Dollar Tree, and then I might call that a wrap. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm gonna redeem myself. Gonna hit up this video store right here. They do have a lot of DVDs for sale. Some pretty common ones in here, but like, haven't seen that. Standing Bodies. Got some good horrors in here too. So I found a rare movie right here, rare double disc, Back to School and Easy Money, Rodney Dangerfield. Unfortunately, only Back to School is in there, so missed out on that one. Alright guys, so I got a few good pickups there. Alright, now I'm not into wrestling anymore, but I do remember this right here. This guy used to be my favorite wrestler, Bobby Lashley right there. This is WrestleMania 23. I got it for $1. Have no clue what they're up to now, but it's in a tin, which is really cool. And once you pop this open, that's the big one that everyone remembers. Hair versus hair, Donald Trump versus Vince McMahon. So that was really cool right there. So I mean, 3 discs for $1. Can't beat it. Also this one right here, sci-fi and horror nostalgia. I can never find Shocker, Wes Craven's Shocker by itself. That one I think is pretty rare to get. I remember my uncle having the VHS copy. I actually saw this movie again maybe 4 years ago. So the whole thing in a nutshell for Shocker is he's a brutal serial killer sentenced to death. Somehow he doesn't die when they put him in the electric chair, and from what I remember, I think his energy transfers to something else, and somehow he comes back and just starts a killing rampage. Virus, I believe, I just remember it's Jamie Lee Curtis and William Baldwin, one of the Baldwin brothers there. Totally forgot about it. If you guys can remember, kind of on the spot here, but don't know too much about it. But it's a cool little combo pack right here. And like I said, I mainly got it for Shocker. Shocker is the freaking ultimate greatest one right there. 80s, I believe. Yeah, Shocker came out in 89, so it definitely has that 89 feel. It has a great soundtrack from what I remember, really suspenseful and pretty cool. So check that one out if you can. Now here's one that I had not even heard of. It's called Disorganized Crime. It looks like it has Lou Diamond Phillips, the actor from the Bundys. What's his name? Married with Children. Ed O'Neill. Ed O'Neill's in it. It looks like a kind of quirky, like a buddy cop type of movie. 5 crooks with a plan, 2 cops with a clue, and 1 bank vault without a scratch. So it looks like a quirky, like a buddy cop type of movie here. Definitely got that for $2. I want to check that out. Now this one right here I do not own, so I wanted to pick this one up. I don't believe it's rare by any means. Richard Pryor and George Carlin, 2 of the ultimates right there, comedians. Because I know a lot of you guys remember the Car Wash remake with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. And that one was okay, but this one right here is the original that they kind of remade it off of. From what I remember, Richard Pryor, is the car wash owner. And it shows like a bunch of kind of like slackers that work there. And, just kind of like their day-to-day, like they don't really give a shit. It's the easiest job in the world. They're working at a car wash. But I guess on this particular day, there's someone that wants to rob the car wash. So I think it's pretty good comedy. Not too raunchy. I mean, it's PG right there. But I remember being pretty damn funny from what I remember. Seeing bits and pieces of it on TV. So that's a good pickup right there. Now I got a couple horror pickups. I have no clue what this is even about. I scanned it. I didn't find much about it. It's called Bodies. Cover looks really, really cool. $1. Won the New Filmmakers New York 2013 award. And I mean, from the stills it looks really low budget, so I'm not looking for much, but I only got it for $1. It's pretty much this woman's a writer, and she suspects her neighbor of being a murderer, I believe. There's also a cop that kind of investigates a little bit, and he kind of gets intrigued by the woman. So they kind of have like a little love interest there, but definitely gonna check this one out. I love supporting low budget and just independent horror. So Bodies, $1. Alright, this next one I've never heard of. It looks kind of modern, the front cover, Midnight, but it's actually from 1982. As you can tell from the stills right there, it looks pretty dated. Now this one right here, it says, madness begins when the clock strikes 12. Determined to escape a perverted clutches of her twisted stepfather, Nancy decides to hitchhike across California, but when she joins up two seemingly harmless young men, Nancy begins a whirlwind descent toward nightmarish insanity. So it seems like one of those, like a hitchhiker, kind of like a spit on your grave type of thing, revenge type film. So this one seems pretty cool. Only $1, unfortunately full screen, but I want to check this one out. I love independent horror, or just kind of rare horrors that get a DVD release. Alright, nothing too wild in there. Let me show you guys what I've got. Pretty much went through the dollar menu. Pretty much went through all the budget dollar DVDs, and I picked up a few. One that's going to be an awesome add to my collection is the Expendables. I actually never had this. This came with the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the digital copy. All for $1, so that's freaking incredible. It's in good condition too. This is probably the only one that I like. The other two I really didn't care for. If you guys don't know about the Expendables, they're pretty much mercenaries that are expendable. It's pretty much what it is. They get set on these missions. Just a lot of bang bang action and you know, big muscly guys just flexing throughout the whole movie. Just a lot of fighting scenes, a lot of blowing shit up. So it's a really good action flick, the first one especially. Alright, now this one right here is Highway to Hell. Looks like a 6-movie disc collection. Once again, only $1. Very, very cool cover, but who knows what kind of movies there are. The Craving, Hell's Highway, Feeding Grounds, The Ridge, Delirium, Sheltered. I have no clue. It's an Echo Bridge Entertainment release. They usually put out really low budget stuff, but you know what, for $1, who knows, I might do a little review on if they're really crappy or something like that. But yeah, just pick those two up right there. Alright guys, so I totally forgot. Today, Wednesday, March 29th, is official Goodwill Appreciation Day. Everything's going to be 50% off. So, man, it is 4:53. I might have missed it, but we're going to see if there's any good DVDs left or anything worth picking up for half off. Okay, what? Oh my god, maybe I did miss it. I think it might open up at 5 in a few minutes, but look at this line.
A lot of people here.
Can I help you? Okay. You're slowing down.
Alright, let's see what we can get. Alright, so I just picked up about 10 DVDs at $1.50 each. So I'm going to go over them really quick for you guys. I just got to say that I am so lucky that I made it there right at like 4:55, and they opened the doors at 5 p.m. for 50% off day. I thought it was all day, but I guess it started at 5 to 9 p.m. today, so very lucky. First pickup right here is Michael Gondry. Now this is kind of a documentary and short films collection of music videos. This guy did some amazing music videos. He did music videos for Kylie Minogue, the White Stripes, Chemical Brothers, Bjork, Beck. A lot of really cool, and you know, it's really artsy, and comes with the disc right there, and it comes with the huge 52-page booklet. I'm gonna show you guys really quick. Right there, so everything's perfectly intact. Got that for $1.50. Now I've only seen the first one, but this is, you know, this is gold right here. When I was a kid, Free Willy. Now I got the whole triple collection. I didn't even know they made more than one. Free Willy 2, The Adventure Home, and Free Willy 3, The Rescue. So I mean, I don't know if any of the movies are good. I just know that the first one is great in my eyes, and I had to own this. So, yeah. All right, now the next one, Yours, Mine, and Ours. Lucille Ball, Henry Fonda. So this one right here, I believe, is about... Lucille Ball has a bunch of kids. The new guy she's seen has a bunch of kids, and they all move in together. I believe they actually made a remake of this one. Henry Fonda has the parents of 18 children. Yeah, 18 children. So it's based on a true story. That's cool. This is like the 1968 version. It's colorized too, so that's cool. Awesome. Good little find right there. I believe that's rare as well. Not sure if this one's... I think actually this one is rare or out of print. The Favor. This one is a young Brad Pitt right there. And I believe that's Bill Pullman right there. God, you always see... Oh, Independence Day. That's the one where I always see him from Independence Day right here. It says, how far would you go for a friend? I don't know too much about this film right here. Looks like a rom-com, or, you know, just dealing with relationships and stuff like that. But that's a cool, rare find right there. Next one up, Daria the movie. Is it fall yet? Now, I always see Daria episodes in thrift stores all the freaking time, but I've never seen an actual movie in there. Looked it up. It's not too rare, actually, but yeah, this is always pretty cool, and it includes 2 bonus episodes and music videos, so that's pretty cool. And if you grew up in the 90s like I did, I used to watch a lot of Beavis and Butthead, and Daria was I was introduced to Daria on Beavis and Butthead, and they gave her own spin-off, so that's awesome. Also, I think this is a really, really good show, too, so... Alright, John Ritter, Man of Miracles. I have no clue what this is about. I believe he's a fireman. Okay, so it sounds like a religious movie. He is a firefighter right there, and something happens where I guess he finds God. So, yeah, this one looks like a cool and rare one. I don't know too much about it, but I love John Ritter, so I'm going to give it a watch. This right here, The Outer Limits, Fantastic Android and Robots Collection. So, anything Outer Limits I am totally into. I love sci-fi. This one looks like it has about 6 little episodes on there. It has a documentary and the special features and another featurette. It's from 1995 to 2000. The box is kind of jacked up, but I mean, for $1.50, I'll just replace the box and I'll keep the artwork. Artwork looks really good too. It's all intact. So, Outer Limits. This is actually going for about 15 bucks, 20 bucks on eBay. And the next one is I've never seen this at all. Stealing Sinatra. David Arquette, William H. Macy, and Thomas Ian Nicholas. Now, I remember seeing this kid from American Pie, but I haven't seen him in anything else other than that. Of course, David Arquette, William H. Macy. You can't see him, the stickers right there, but I love David Arquette. I think he's very, very underrated. This one right here, I don't know too much about, other than it's in 1963, and it's about it's about the true story of kidnapping Frank Sinatra Jr. So that should be a cool one right there. I believe this is also a kind of a rare find. I don't think it's out of print, but I'm going to check that one out. And, that one's stuck. Last but not least, The Blue Lagoon, Brooke Shields and Christopher Atkins. Don't know too much about this. Of course, the cover just popped out to me. And I believe this is kind of like a hard to get one as well. Let's see, what year is this? It is... it's based on a 1903 novel. Okay, so it's about a small group that survives a shipwreck and they find safety on a tropical island. Now this one looked pretty cool, so I'm trying to figure out the year. Let me see. 1980. Okay, so 80s film right here. Cover just is insane with colors, but yeah, so that's all my pickups right there. Once again, it was 50% off Customer Appreciation Day today at Goodwill. So I got in there and got a couple cool good buys. Make sure to hit that like button, share, and also subscribe. See you later.